Hey guys, Sausage here, and welcome back to Robocraft. Now, this game, since I last showed you anything about this game, because I did a few episodes in the past on like tutorials about the game, because I absolutely love this game. This game has gone through a lot of dramatic changes, and that's what this video is about. I'm going to be showing you quite a few of these changes, and how this game stands as it is now. And let me just put this out there right now. I love what they have done with it. They have turned this into a free-to-play game with free-to-play done correctly, and I will explain how as I go further in it. But first of all, let me show you a few changes that you might know if you're played it for fairly recently and you haven't been on it for like the last few months or so. You automatically might have noticed there's like a crate symbol up here. We no longer have GC and RP. We have this powdery stuff. And we now have the swirl here and an anvil. The rest of it just looks pretty much normal. However, you also might notice that this vehicle is kitted out with 2 weapons rather than just the one. That is because they have added a new system in the game about a month or so ago now, probably a bit longer, where you have loadouts from now on. You can actually have multiple types of weapons per vehicle. And this one here is my little Tesla runner. Now, it looks tiny, but there's your comparison. Right, so imagine I'm human size. This thing is actually really big. This vehicle might not look like much, but it just decimates. It absolutely destroys and tears things apart easily, but I'll get into that later. But yeah, as you can see, I've got the Tesla weapon here, along with these laser cannons. So yeah, you can have different weapons now. Like with this one, which is my walking robot. This one, if I go at this angle, has a mixture of some things. Like this here is called a Proto Seeker. It's a brand new weapon that was added about a month or so ago. We've got rail cannon, so it can do long range, and then it's got pure burst power with these huge plasma cannons on it. So yeah, that's my walking robot. I mostly use this one now just because it just decimates everything. Okay, so we'll get into this now. The crafting in this is different. As you can see, there's colours behind them, and the thing just looks really, really nice and sexy. I mean, look at that. How can that not look good? That just looks so good. Then you've got your weapons. I'll go over what some of the weapons do that I'm aware of. Like, you probably see some stuff in here that's new, like lock-on missile or ion distorter, and stuff like that. Then you've got these legendary shields. Then we've got these things. We've got a power booster, a disc shield, a blink module, and a ghost module. They're all new. Plus, this has now got all of the cosmetic stuff in here. Now, here's the thing. Galaxy Cash has gone. So if you had any Galaxy Cash, don't worry. You haven't been cut out of your money that you spent. They have awarded you money in the store, which I'll get to fairly soon, so you can spend it on crates. Crates are the new way of doing things, but let me just explain to you a bit more about the system. This powder here, I believe, is called Robits, so robot bits, pretty much. You take this tab here, which is pretty much a selling tab, so they've brought a selling tab back, and you sell all your parts off. And as you can see, they're worth individual bits. So if I was to sell, like, can't actually sell those. They don't let you sell some stuff, so you've got some starter stuff. So if I sell off all of this, for example, like all of that would net me 15,750. I click that, which I'm not going to do because I want to keep them. Cancel, yes. That did not just recycle, thank God. Heart attack there. But no, you break old stuff down that you don't need anymore, and it creates it into that, and then you can go over to the shop tab where you will find shop tab, that one. This is the shop tab where you can then spend your bits to make more stuff. So you can always make anything you want. Let me stress that again. You can make anything you want, even in the cosmetic section. If you've ever been one of these people that wants to collect like the heads for your robot, you can now do that. As you can see, none of them cost Galaxy Cash. None of them. That includes... Let me just show over here. This is a store robot. You used to have to pay to get this. Not anymore. You can get this completely free of charge. All you need is, say, 94,040 to have the whole thing put in your thing straight away. And that's not that hard to get, trust me. Or you just spend 10,000 and I believe they give you all the parts and you can build it yourself I think there might be tutorials on how to build it on YouTube, so if you're patient enough to build this yourself, you can do that as well. And it's not just this one, it's with any of them. Let me just go back. So if you look, show featured bots. So there you go, you can buy any of the old featured bots. Obviously some of them are really hefty priced, don't know why, that's just the way they've done it. So yeah, that's that all sorted. I don't know if some of you know this or not, just for those that don't know, you now have colours, so you can actually customise the colours on your robot. This was added quite some time ago. These are premium colours for premium members. Starter colours, you get red, grey, orange and blue. So for the sake of it, I'm probably just going to dye this whole thing grey. There we go. Or orange. Stick with grey. I mean, I would like to have it black and whatnot, but we don't have those colours. So there's that. What else is there? Crates. Now, let me explain crates to you. Crates are a really cool way of doing free-to-play in this game. I'll go over here. Your shop now looks... if I can just stretch this window out a bit more. Let me just... there we go. This is what your shop looks like from now on. You can now buy crates, so like 12 protonium, 25, 65, 140, 300, plus you get 2 dev support or holo flags. I don't know what they do exactly, but there's that, and there's your premium, because they've still got the premium in. So you can get up to 6 months for 33, which isn't too bad considering about World of Warcraft is about the same price. Anyway, crates. You're probably wondering, what the hell are the crates? Crates contain your robot parts from now on. What they will do is every time you play a game, so it's single player, team deathmatch, the pit or battle arena, any of these, once you finish that you will be awarded a single crate for depending on how well you played the game. If you, and that doesn't mean that you have to be super cool and kill a lot of people. Oh no 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 no. That's not me saying that if you've killed more people you're rewarded higher. No. It also counts on the amount of healing you've done. If you're playing battle arena, how much damage you've done to people's towers. It all depends on that. Also, assists. Assists give you more points now than direct kills yourself. If you're assisting people, you get more points. So playing as a team is encouraged through the reward system. A fantastic way of, if you play as a team, you're rewarded better. I love that. Single player, I'll go into single player because I can demonstrate my robot at the same time, which I will be amazed to show you guys. Okay, so this is what the battle system looks like now. So if you look at the bottom, if I press my number keys, it swaps between my guns or my big zappy thing of doom. Now this thing is pretty fast and it destroys robots. At the top you can see my high score. After I get 10 kills, I will be rewarded a rusty crate. Now crates have levels. You have rusty, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, protonium. The higher the level of the crate, the higher the chance of getting a rarer reward. And I'll explain about rare rewards in just a moment. But first of all, allow me to demonstrate how just epic my guy is. Now, I want to try and go for one that's on the floor. I can hear someone clattering about. Alright, go for that guy over there. He's normal, right? Just imagine this is a normal fight. People are coming up to you, they're probably shooting you. I'm going to go up and I will be tearing through him. Literally tearing through him. This guy is about to get chomped. There you go. And that's exactly how fast I can tear through people in a proper match. Just literally devastating their robot. This guy, if I touch him, he's got no chance. Like, this is just like the jaws of death, but getting the right angle on fast robots is awkward. So that's why I got these. Oh, you want to get chomped, do you? Oh, there's a walker. I'm going for him. Right, this is a walker. Walkers are a bit harder to get, but not impossible. Ah, come here. You see, this is why this bot is not overpowered. You've got to get them in the jaws. So it's really good for picking off snipers that aren't paying attention. Oh, one swipe, half his robot down. Come on. Oh, look at that. Oh, they got rid of it. Blast him. There we go. Right, so that's that. Ooh. He's down. Okay. Another cool thing that I absolutely love that they've added is, remember when you have to self-right your robot, it took 10 seconds? Nah, not anymore. if I find a nice quiet spot, because that guy is coming after me. 3 seconds. 3 seconds and your robot's back the right way it was. 10 seconds was always a bit extreme for that. I don't know why they ever had it at 10 seconds, but you no longer have 10 seconds to wait. Oh, he's about to die. Oh, no, he's not. Anyway, I'm just messing about at that point. But you get the idea on what my robot can do. I just wanted to show you guys just how epic that guy is. He just tears through robots. Okay, so, rarity. That's something I was going to explain. Now, anything with a white background is considered a common item. Anything with a green background is considered uncommon. Blue is rare, purple is epic, orange is legendary. The easiest to get is the common, hardest is legendary. Now, depending on what level of crate you get depends on the chances of getting a rare item. For example, Rusty has the least chance of getting anything decent. Protonium, you have a higher chance. But don't expect it to give you, like, always rare, always epic, always legendary. No, they wouldn't be rare, epic, or legendary if you got them all the time. So it kind of gives you a sense of appreciation if one of them drop. Now, I'm going to have to go and show you quickly on how the crate system works. So what I'll do is I'm going to go into single player. I'm going to earn enough kills to get myself a basic rusty crate, come back, and then I'll meet you back once I've got the rusty crate. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the little montage I had there of all those kills and show you how fast I tore through them. Please appreciate that Tesla runner. If you see it coming for you, run. Because if you don't, or you don't have the firepower, it's going to tear you apart. Anyway, rusty crates. Obviously this is the rusted one, so you're not going to get very much at all. But all you need to do is click, open it. And here's something I need to tell you about. Right. This is what I've earned. This is locked off because I'm not a premium user. So anything on the back row with this, I am not a premium user. I can't get that unless I'm a premium player. So free players still get all the rewards down the bottom, but anything at the back you won't get. And no, don't panic. It's not always the rarer items are at the back and never at the front. I've opened a Protonium crate because I won one from playing one of the games, and it got me a legendary item up front, and the rest was just rubbish at the back. So the rarities are available for you in free-to-play. So that's how that works. Now, before I pretty much finish up the video, I just want to explain a little more about the weapons. Now, a long time ago, we used to swap up. If you remember from playing previously, or if you don't, for those who don't know, I'll tell you this as well. We used to swap up. We used to start up with these weapons. These were the level 1 lasers. And then you upgraded to the level 2. Forgot about the level 1 because they were weaker. Then the level 3, forgot about those and those because they were weaker. What they've done is they've changed it so every weapon in the game now has a use. Like, every single weapon in the game has a use. For example, if you've got one of these, that's a really powerful, fairly slow firing laser. It's really good for long to mid-range. If you have, however, got loads of these, you've essentially got yourself a huge Gatling gun. And I can demonstrate that on this guy right here. I didn't build the tank, I just attached stuff to it. I bought the tank from over there, so don't panic. That is not me being a badass. I'll show you what I mean by the weapons themselves. Okay, so these are the level 1 lasers as people would know them as, but they do that. And as you can see, when you fight now, that little blue bar slowly drains. When that's empty, your weapons need to be given time to recharge. But look how much I am firing. And then we've got like plasmas, which I just swap over, and there we go. So, as you can see, this is a really hefty vehicle, really slow. So anything that comes up close, this is more close to mid-range, this is. Like, long range, you're not going to shoot much with this. However, if we take my Metal Gear Razor here, my walking robot of all doom and hell, these are his lasers, these are his railguns, so long-range sniping. So I can start picking off, like, targets in the air, maybe, if I just face over. So you've got long range. Now for sheer power. See that explosion radius? That is huge splash damage. And then we've got the proto gun, which is a lock-on Gatling gun sort of thing. So it fires it. That has been nerfed. It was a lot faster. But if you're about, let's say about that far away from an enemy, it will essentially lock on and permanently do damage. So all those flyers, you can just constantly just dart them in the air, and the bullets will aim for that thing. It will just curve and aim, or you can just swap back to your laser gun and just go and tear a hole through them, then blast away with your things for a while, and then just like plow away and then go. So yeah, you get the idea. So every weapon now has a use, so you can use any weapon you like. They all have a use, they all do different things. So you find out what works for you. Do you want a more close-range SMG thing that you can use to run up? Do you want to have one of these? You want one of these, trust me. If you want to have one of these where you run up and just slice people to death and then shoot long range if you're necessary for things like turrets and whatnot. I don't know. You can play the game however you like. They've really opened it up. If you want a flyer, you can strap whatever you like to the bottom of it. You can even have flying bad guys that have brand new weapons. I said I'd show you them. Aero flat cannon. Imagine this. You're in a plane and you have an anti-air cannon strapped to the bottom of it. Anything else that flies near you dies. Because what that does is if it goes near a flying enemy, the shot explodes and the enemy flies into it and it does more damage to them than ground-based enemies. Lock-on missile takes a little while. Once they lock onto the target, they launch a barrage of missiles and they will slam into your target 9 times out of 10. The ion distorter I've not seen myself, so I can't say, but it just says it's a shotgun-like cannon. I haven't seen what this does, cannot comment on that unfortunately. Like I said, the Proto Seeker, the more of these you have, the more shots you're going to have out going out. And it is, like it says there, nominal count. Nominal count, if you look further down, 6 guns. So if you have 6 of these, you will absolutely annihilate things. But it does do extra damage to shields more than anything else. That's more of its use. What else have we got? Yeah, we'll go here. Okay. The Ghost module puts your creature in stealth. It cloaks your robot. It cannot be seen. However, firing a weapon taking damage will trigger it to decloak. So yeah, you can do that. A Blink module sends you from one space, teleports you a short distance, and then makes you reappear. It teleports you in front. So essentially, it's a dash. The disc shield fires out this giant disc that you can hide behind, and no shots can get through it, but yours go through it at the enemy. So you can shoot it in front of you, snipe people from a distance, move out the way, wait for it to recharge and do it. Power booster? I actually don't know. It says power, boosts power regeneration rate. I think what that means is it will help you heal your robot faster, so it takes less time for your robot to heal up. So yeah, if you aren't wanting to play this, it's fine, it's perfectly fine, but I don't see why not. This game has been designed perfectly well now. Like, I don't see a single problem with it. You don't have to pay for anything. You can play this completely free. You can buy all their... Click the wrong thing. Definitely click the wrong thing. You can buy all their premium robots for free. So, all of these. You can buy them for free. So if you're getting a load of stuff in those crates I've mentioned that you don't need anymore, like you're getting lots of duplicates of weapons or movement-based things, so like for example, I could be getting a lot of these tyre tracks that I just don't need because I'm never going to make enough robots for them. Grind them up, turn them into dust, they're just sitting there doing nothing, get some use out of them. Then you can buy yourself a brand new robot. Like you could buy yourself a whole new robot if you wanted to, or you could go over here, forge say legendary wheels, go dominate some people with some supreme speed. It's totally up to you how you play this game, and if you haven't clicked download on Steam, I have no idea what's wrong with you, because this game is just insane. It's absolutely brilliant now. And if the people that made this ever watch this video, I thank you very much. You have done free-to-play perfectly well. You've restored my faith in free-to-play games, because it was really dwindling. So, well done. It's taken some doing, but you've done it well. Now, for all of you out there that think, okay, well, can't you just buy the high-level crates and it becomes pay-to-win because you're just getting all the good stuff? Wrong. It wouldn't do that. Because you see this CPU up here? Okay. Let me explain this. See this CPU? This robot here, my Tesla Runner, uses 747 out of 1,410 CPU. So that means I'm only going to go up against robots that match that or are below that. And they will also match you up to how you play, your play style. So if you've got more kills than deaths, you'll go against harder opponents. If you've got more deaths than kills, you go against easier opponents that have the similar kill ratio to you. They match you up perfectly. You are never against anyone that has got their robot kitted to the nines, because they are going with the people that are exactly the same as that. You will never find someone who's overpowered. They have balanced their game so well that if you have bought all these stuff and you were really lucky and got lots of legendaries, so let's just hazard a guess here. They build a fairly decent robot. Let's go here. Say they build a fairly decent robot that consists of, say, 2 lock-on turrets, and they've got like a bunch of these. And then they kind of have, say, for example, a stealth thing at the same time. They are not going to be going against me with this, because this doesn't match up to the amount of CPU that robot would use. So no, this game is not pay to win in any way, shape or form. If anything, you pay because you want to support the devs for making a great game, and I think that is where I'm going to leave it. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Go ahead and download Robocraft, add me, I am Magmajaw. You just click this friends tab here, and then you just type the username, I'm Magmajaw. Please feel free to add me, happy to play along with you at any point in time. Just be aware that this guy is going to absolutely annihilate you if he sees you. So thank you all very much for watching. I have been Sausage, this has been Robocraft, take care, and goodbye.